Hey, hello, it's me, Fred Capitano. I am at Stanley's house with John Joyner. Stanley and John are going to rock the block here in just a minute, but we're going to talk to John for a second. John, what did you say? So, John, when we did this last time, and we have to do it again.
Hello again.
Again, for the third time. We had 3 takes on this. The first 2 we didn't open the once. But anyway.
I'm camera shy.
Yeah, he's freaking out. No, it's not a mud shot. But so anyway, man, when did you start playing and getting into music and all that stuff? How was it?
Man, I've had a guitar since I was 2 years old. I was playing. I started playing in church when I was about 6, 7 years old. I tore my first guitar up like I told you earlier. I had an old Gibson back then. That's been 50-some years ago. And made a hell of a boat for my little army men out of the mud puddle. I got my ass tore up for that. But got another one. I was started actually playing with other people when I was about six years old. And,
so you started playing with other people when you were 6. You're talking about band-wise?
Yeah, just pianist, organist at the church, you know.
Right.
So, but I think I was 12. I actually got my first band gig with a VFW band over in 8 Mile, Alabama. And,
how old was you then?
12.
12?
Yeah, I could play the 45-minute set, and then my dad had to take me outside and sit in the car for 15 minutes on break and go back in and play.
You couldn't sit in the bar on break, I mean, while you were playing because of the drinking, but you can go in while you were playing.
Yeah.
Loopholes
I made a whopping
law.
$12.50 a night, man. I was filthy rich.
Oh, back then, $12.50 a night was kicking it.
Whew.
And then later on in life, though, how did you start hooking up with more popular people and stuff?
It was kind of just accidentally. My brother-in-law had been taking around some of the studios and stuff, and I ended up, I was probably about 16, 17, rigged up a little deal, was playing with Percy Sledge and traveled around with him for a little while, kind of for say his band manager, leader, I guess. And he used bands and stuff around the area that wherever we went, and we'd go in that afternoon and we'd go over the material, make sure everybody knew what they were supposed to do, and did that for a few years, and just kind of, it was a stepping stone, you know. I know we'd travel around stuff. I got out in Texas and stuff like that. I got introduced to some different folks, Chris Christopherson, Rodney Crowell.
Right on.
Got a chance to pick with some of those guys. I was in a big band at Cheyenne out in Tafie from Texas. You'll know that band. They probably had 200 or 300 members over the years, if it's still in existence. But got to play all the big Texas dance halls. Played Gillies quite a bit. It was a pretty cool experience for a young man back then.
Right. Man, that'd be pretty awesome, though.
And was writing some real mushy love songs that you'd be embarrassed to even play now. Back then I was learning, I was listening to every word everybody said back then, just trying to hone your craft and stuff. But it was a pretty cool experience. Got to meet Willie out there.
Willie Nelson.
I don't know how many different times, and
you seen Waylon with Willie?
Oh yeah. I had Robbie Forsyth was playing piano for Waylon. I got to pick with him probably a few dozen times. It was pretty good. Robbie passed on years ago. He was a dear friend. He was from Mobile.
Don't forget Jody.
Oh, Jody, man, you can't forget Jody. Jody Payne played with Willie.
Oh, no kidding.
That was my chess playing buddy. He lived up in Stapleton, right up above me where I live now, and he played with Willie 35 plus years, and used to go out and do the birthday parties and the 4th of July's and all that stuff. And
well, that's cool.
What I remember of him, I had a real good time.
How did you hook up with Stanley though? How did you guys?
Well, we were in prison. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Soft 9 looking at you.
I met Stanley for the first time in the liquor room at the world famous Floribama Lounge.
Well, songwriters.
I think it might have been a Songwriters Festival. If I have to ask Stanley, I believe it was.
Was it
Either before, post, or pre? But it was right there in And we met and kind of hit it off back there. We were kicking around and stuff, and had a lot of prima donnas back in the day. Nobody wanted you to touch their instrument and stuff. And that's again, you're welcome to play mine. He played a couple of his tunes, man. And
So you guys been friends ever
yeah,
since?
man. Hell yeah. Hell
Go and we're gonna go to Stanley and John picking and grinning at Stanley's house in Alabama. Go ahead and kill it, Stan. Let's go to the living room and do this.
Okay, I don't know how to kill it. What do I do? Press the
Push
button?
the button.